I'm here today at Mattamy Homes to talk to Lucas Brandt, the area sales manager, and we're going to go over the new community Kinley that is opening up this Friday right down the road from where we are right now in Manderley. Now, the reason we're here is because these models that you're seeing behind me at Manderley are going to be some of the models that they have at Kinley, and they're going to use some of the models from Cadence. So they're going to have some really beautiful homes, and they have a couple of models that they're building just for that community. Also, I'm going to hit him up on what's happening with Seville and their new town, Newfield, that's opening up in 2024 in Palm City. So let's go in, talk to Lucas, and I'll see you inside. I'm here today with Lucas Brandt. He's the area sales manager with Mattamy Homes. Really, this is one of the first times we've met. You're fairly new in this position, right?
I'm new to Mattamy. I'm not new to home building and,
Right.
and to the building industry. I worked for other builders in the past. That was my past. But I'm very happy to be here at Mattamy. Love the company. This is one of the best companies out there. Huge here in Port St. Lucie. Mattamy's been around about 45 years now. Right. Our founder, Peter Gilman, has been tremendous. And he's built a really nice community here in Port St. Lucie tradition. The company's named after his kids, Matt and Amy. Right. So it's got a really nice history behind it, and I'm really proud to be a part of this.
Yeah.
So,
well, we love the company. We love the homes. I've become obviously friends with many of the sales reps you have here, and we've really had a great experience with Mattamy Homes. So we're looking forward to all the stuff that's coming down the road, and that's really what I want to talk to you about today. And I really appreciate, again, you spending the time with me because I know you're busy. But I know that this community tradition is just going to continue to just blow up like it is now. It's just a great place to live. Everyone that we've put in here just loves it, and Mattamy's just done a really, really amazing job with it. So,
yeah, absolutely. And you know, we're the biggest player in town. You know,
right.
We have the most land position of anybody out here in tradition, and we're very proud of that. So our buyers and our homeowners are very happy. We have a 97% customer satisfaction rating, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Right.
It really means that we take care of the customer, and that's why we have repeat buyers. Some of our employees are actually homeowners,
right.
And some have even priorly bought a home with us and then decided to come and join the company. So, you know, we have a really good reputation, and I'm really happy to introduce Kenley today. Manderley is the sister community. We
right.
are closed out. Manderley is completely sold out, and we've been very successful. So we're going to replicate what we've done here at Manderley. Same exact floor plans. We will make some changes and modifications to some of those plans, and you'll see those. You know, we'll talk a little bit more about that. We'll introduce a couple of new plans that are very successful in other communities, and that we've listened to our buyers, and they've responded really well to the changes and the additional floor plans that we have coming in.
Right. So let's first talk about, so we're closer to town center, and then EMERY is right down the street from us. Cadence is down the street from EMERY, and across from that is going to be Seville. We'll talk about that in a little bit too. But Kinley is actually closer to Becker Road, which is south of us right now. And that's really growing up there. I mean, like that down that side of the community has really started to grow. So I went into Kinley. It's coming along really nicely, and I guess it's opening up this week.
Yeah, we are going live tomorrow, Friday, May 19th. That's going to be our soft opening, I would say, because we are now getting into our selling mode, and we will be selling here out of Manderley. So if you want to come and see us, you're going to have to come to Manderley first. We'll show you all the floor plans, and then we can head out to Kenley so you can actually see the home sites and see the actual community itself. Right. So then you get an idea of what you're moving into. Right,
and at the end of the video, I'll actually drop the video of all the floor plans that I shot a few years ago when we were selling Manderley, and there were still homes in there. So we'll drop those floor plans in, and you can take a look at that at the end of the video. But getting back to Kinley, so tell us about Kinley. So I know that there's a lot, you know, just kind of, there's a lot going on there. So let's talk about what it's going to offer as far.
It is an active, you know, construction site right now. So we have 17 spec homes being built right now, which will be delivered in the next few months. So while you are shopping for a new home, you know, you want to have peace of mind that you can actually move into a home fairly quick. We have 4 models that are being constructed right now. Very small community, which is very quaint, so you'll be able to get to know your neighbors. Only 214 homes leave.
Okay.
That's remarkable.
Yeah, that
usually,
is.
developers like to build big and huge and have a lot of homes and just
Right.
maximize the land use. We only going to put in here 214 homes, which is fabulous. We'll have two collections, right? That's going to be our Sunglow collection and our Halo collection. These are going to be 40-foot home sites and 60-foot home sites. So nice,
Nice
nice
big,
variety.
yeah.
Two lots, one's a normal size lot, and then of course the 60-foot lots are a little bit bigger, which gives you a little bit more, backyard and side yardage as well.
Right.
So we'll talk about that 9 floor plans, which are fabulous. They did really well here at Manderley.
Right.
So we're going to be as successful there at Kenley as well, and
one of
we
the-
already have good traction on
Yeah,
it.
and one of the things on the floor plans, you are putting in one of my favorite floor plans over in Cadence, which is the Biscayne Bay.
Correct.
That is a great home.
It's a beautiful plan. It is a single story, 4 bedrooms in there. So it really does a good job for us. It's been a hit. It's one of our best sellers. So since we've done so well and people have been responding so well to it and excited, we've decided to go ahead and put this plan in this new community. So
Right.
that's exciting stuff. And we've done that. I mean, we listen to our buyers, and what they're telling us is that they want more of it. And so we're going to do that.
Right. And so right now you have some homes that are available. Those are all in. And then people can also choose to build a home and pick out a lot and pay the lot premium. What are the lot premiums going to run?
Actually, very affordable. Home site premiums right now are anywhere from $6,000 to $25,000.
Okay.
So anywhere in between. Of course, you're going to get the $25,000 lots. Those are going to be on water, right?
Right.
So when you're talking about dry lots, those are going to be your least expensive lots at the $6,000 level, and all the way up to $25,000, on the larger lots and on the water
Right.
as well.
And I'm looking at this Danbury, right, which is a 2,700 square foot home, contemporary for $528 right now. I mean, that's a great price on that home.
You can't beat it.
You can't. And then the Rowan, which is the 3272, we're at a little over about 635,000 on that home.
Yeah, so what I tell people is when they're coming here to Tradition and to the Port St. Lucie area is you are going to be living on homes that you would normally find in Palm Beach County at a fraction of the cost of what it would cost you to live in Palm Beach County.
That's a $2 million house, that road.
Correct.
There's no two ways about it. In
Right.
Palm Beach County.
So you're going to be living as if you were living in Palm Beach County, and only 45 minutes away from Palm Beach Gardens.
Right.
So it's just a drive down if you want to be in some of the Palm Beach
Right.
action, and you're going to be living in Palm Beach real estate, right?
Right.
That's kind of where we're heading.
Right. And then, so what can people expect as far as amenities go in Kinley?
Well, amenities, I love to talk about amenities because that's really where people spend the most time, right? Of course, the neighborhood and their home is really where they live.
Right.
But spending time with their friends and family with only 214 homes, you're going to get to know your neighbors. Gated entry, obviously. We have the resort infinity pool. People love that.
Right.
So they're going to be able to enjoy that. Cabanas, fitness center in the community. That's going to be great. A lot of people like to work out.
Right.
We also have the 22 miles of trails throughout Tradition. So
Right.
we talk a little bit about, how we are in the ESG, trend of trying to make things better for the environment.
Right.
And right behind us, you might see a bike right there.
Right.
Once you purchase one of our homes, you get a free electric bike.
Right.
So we're into the green, initiatives.
Right.
And so the 22 miles are great. Of course, you also have everything that's involved with the tot lot and all those things inside of the community. But basically, you're going to have a nice resort lifestyle inside of Kinley.
And a lot of families coming to this community, and just to pick up on that, you guys are building some new parks here.
Correct, yes. So we are including new parks and trails and just try to expand on everything that we've done so far for the last 20 years here in Tradition itself. So absolutely, Lee, the whole concept of Tradition is try to bring in new young families into the area. And we're not just building homes, we're building communities, neighborhoods, really just a place to feel at home. And that's really what we're proud of. we've been doing this for quite some time, and the vision of our company has really materialized now that we have grown so much, right?
Right. Since I've got you here, I can ask these kind of questions.
Yeah.
Any ideas for any more schools in the community?
Yeah, they're definitely looking into some of that growth, because obviously the more people that are coming into our communities, you're going to have additional resources for education and hospitals, and more retail space that's
Right.
coming as well. So
Because I talk about this a lot. DeVosta built this, and he built Abacoa and Jupiter, where I live. And one of the great things about it, and you guys have already started doing this, and you've had one here. There was already one school, and then you built another one. Is having the schools in the community where the kids can ride their bikes, their skateboards, their scooters to school and back. It's a really fun thing. My kids were able to do that when they were growing up, and it's really nice to have that in a community, and especially in a community where people are looking out for each other.
Right.
And I've really found that this is a community of people like really looking out for each other. Very friendly community.
Yeah.
And a golf cart and bicycle friendly community. So everybody's golf carting and bicycling around here. So
yeah, this is, you want to live in a place that it's a relaxed environment where your kids can actually enjoy and just be free and not worry about what's happening out there.
Right.
Here is such a quiet place. And I used to call this the hidden gem of Florida. I mean, people are finding out fairly quickly how great Port St. Lucie and Tradition area is, and they're coming in large numbers. So we're very happy that we're able to produce as many homes as we can to be able to accommodate the amount of people that are looking to move here to Port St. Lucie.
right. So Kinley's going to be a very affordable community, just like Cadence was, it seems like to me.
Yeah, our base pricing starts at $372,000 all the way up to $569,000. That's your base pricing. You'll add on a few options that you might want to add into your home to personalize it a little bit. You get to choose some of your colors and tile features and things like that. And then of course your lot premium, which is pretty affordable. We talked about the $6,000 to $25,000. So
Are you guys going to do so on Kinley? Are you doing a full blown, pick everything out, or are you doing packages like you have at Cadence?
So there's two options. You are able to go ahead and pick a package already pre-selected for you, which we've done the research and we put all the features and all of the things that are obviously what people have been reacting to, and they liked what we have put together as far as packages.
Right.
But you'll also be able to go and visit our design center and pick your options, pick your upgrades, and be able to do some sort of customization,
right?
Which is kind of what people have been asking for quite some time.
Right.
So.
And then Seville, that's coming down the road here pretty soon.
Yes, we've done a little bit of a sneak peek, and I love to share a little bit more of that. That's our luxury lifestyle living. It's phenomenal. I mean, the floor plans that we're putting in Seville are just out of this world. I mean, stunning. So that's a little bit of a step up, and of course a luxury living. Tremendous lifestyle in that community, all happening within the next 2-3 months. We are growing tremendously within these two communities, Kenley and Seville.
Right,
correct.
That's great. And then down the road, we're going to be looking at, we were talking about off camera too, we're going to be looking at Newfield, because I saw, coming home from Orlando last weekend, I saw a container sitting on the side of the turnpike with Newfield 2024.
Yes, yeah, that a little bit of a sneak peek. Newfield is going to be our flagship community. This is going to be a tremendous project. It'll have trails. We'll have a farm in there. It's going to be amazing. We are heading to a 2024 timeline of when that's going to be released. But I want to tell you that Newfield is going to change the world.
I think it's going to be amazing, and you're 15 minutes from Port St. Lucie, 15 minutes from Palm Beach County, so you're kind of in that middle there, right in Palm City. It should be really amazing.
Yeah, I mean, look, everybody's been asking for a community in Martin County, and we're going to give it to them. We're going to do a great job with that, and
in Martin County, where you don't have to go into like Stewart and Jensen, because as beautiful as it is, the traffic is just horrendous in there, and we're like we are right here. the traffic in Port St. Lucie has obviously grown from the amount of people that have moved here, but because you have I-95 and the Turnpike, it kind of breaks that up a little bit.
Oh, it's very centrally located, and it's just going to be a hit for us, and we're super excited to launch that.
Right.
So that's,
well, listen, I really appreciate you sitting down and sharing the new community with us. We're real excited about Kinley and bringing our clients there and letting them see what the new community brings, because obviously Manderley and EMERY have been very, very successful. Cadence has been extremely successful in a down market. I mean, the amount of homes that have been sold in there is just, just crazy.
And it all comes down, like we spoke about before, it's the quality of the homes that we're building, it's the relationships we're building with our buyers.
Right.
Our referrals continue to grow, and people like you, Lee, exposing, what's happening out there with Mattamy and how great we are. We'd love for you to bring us new clients starting tomorrow.
Right.
We're ready to go, and we're going to be selling homes fairly fast. I couldn't imagine having 214 homes, lasting so long. They're gonna move pretty fast.
Right.
So we're excited, and I can't wait to see you out there with your clients to show us the property.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to it. Hey, thanks a lot for spending time with us today.
Absolutely.
It was absolutely wonderful
so much,
meeting
Lee.
you today and spending some time with you, and building this relationship with builders is important to us because we know that we can bring your clients here and they're going to get taken care of, and you guys have done that for us, and we really, really appreciate it.
Thank you. That's a great compliment, and we are so glad to have realtors on our backyard and helping us, build and continue to grow our business.
All right. Well, great, and we will see you at Kinley with
we'll see you tomorrow.
Clients. Yeah. So what are you still doing here? Interview's over, so give me a call, Lee Brickey. My information's right there on the screen, and we would love to show you this new community, Kinley. Let's get in there first, because that's when the big deals happen. And if this is the first time you've been to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and be kind to each other.